This guy is the king of luxury in San Diego real estate. Let's go out to the market and check out what Seth O'Byrne has to say about San Diego's real estate right now.
Being a host on The American Dream, I see the most amazing houses here in San Diego. But today, this home truly is something you have to feel, and I can't wait to show you guys inside. Let's go check it out. This house is so beautiful. Wow. Hey guys, how are you?
Good, how's it going?
Thank you so much for having me out here today.
Thank you for coming.
Oh my
Good
God,
seeing you
Seth.
again.
As always, it's so nice to see you.
Yeah, for sure.
This home is absolutely incredible, you guys.
Yes, thank you.
So this is your listing?
Yes, well, co-listing with Seth here.
Yep.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
I love it. Okay, so tell me, Seth, we're kind of in a different neighborhood. I'm not over here often. Where are we?
Yeah, so we're in North Mission Hills.
Okay.
You know, if you look at kind of the historical timeline of San Diego, Mission Hills is really at the very beginning of it all. And so as Point Loma was being, settled in by the Portuguese, Mission Hills more and more was being settled in by not only sailors, but people who were really the titans of industry at the time. And so you have these incredible arts and crafts homes and Spanish colonial revival homes that were really established by people who at that time were the who's who of San Diego. And so the architecture and the streets and everything has a very palatial, it just has a good feeling because it was established by people who really sought out to not just make this a planned unit development, but make this a place of like early, simple luxury.
And I mean, Mark, you're over here more than I am, but as I'm driving down the street, no two homes are really the same over here.
No, definitely. So you're gonna have, like Seth said, there's a mix. Spanish Revival, you have the old Craftsman style. This house here, it kind of is an homage to like the old Craftsman, but it is actually completely remodeled from the studs out. So you have a mix of these people that have come from homes that are from the 1920s and even earlier to now new builds that are being, kind of redeveloped within the neighborhood. So there's definitely a mix.
It's amazing to me. And this home itself, I mean, as I was driving down the street, it's easily that you're not going to realize that this home is there because it is so private and secluded from the street.
Yeah, and that's really in keeping when you look at a Craftsman style architecture and early contemporary architecture, which are related. You would be hard pressed not to mention Frank Lloyd Wright, and the same design philosophy that really made Frank Lloyd Wright so well known, because a lot of people don't know this, but now this is not a Frank Lloyd Wright, but it has some reminiscence, it pays homage to it, is Frank Lloyd Wright and a lot of architects at the time were very artistic and they wanted their privacy. And so window placement, setbacks from the other houses, and most importantly, what you mentioned is the flora and fauna, the trees, everything that creates a sense of privacy and kind of being in nature is what this house really achieved, and I think it knocked it out of the park.
I think so too, and when you walk into this home, you really do feel that warm, comfortable feeling of being at home. It's a very sophisticated home in here.
Yes, so the first time I got the honor to walk into this house, I honestly kind of was just like a sigh, because I felt that the home was so perfect and so nice, but it also felt like an actual home. Nowadays I walk into houses and it's so sterile and there's just not this warm love that you get when you walk into a house. And when we show as many homes as we do and we're in these neighborhoods all the time, we get to see and compare how houses line up against each other. And this house does not compare to what's available in this neighborhood. Just the level of care that was taken and the consistent care that the owners have done, it clearly shows.
Absolutely, it's amazing. Okay, so this home, I'm imagining like a family in it, but as we were talking, it also has like a wide variety of people that would be drawn to the house, because the school district in the area, pretty good?
The schools are amazing here, and obviously you have Francis Parker, which is very close as well, and access to both public and private schools that are some of the best performing in San Diego is a big reason why Mission Hills has continued that kind of lineage of being a very humble, but a very high-end community. I will say one of the things about a house like this, and Mark and I have done a lot of talking about this, because when you list a home of this caliber, you always think about who the most probable demographic is. We think someone who buys this home is probably going to have a zest and love for arts and entertainment. Really love the fact that there's books everywhere and there's artwork everywhere and there's your own art room downstairs and there's a guest suite for family or friends that want to come stay with you. And having friends and family come stay with you is very easy here because you are a 5-minute Uber ride to the International San Diego Airport, which is, I think, huge. You know, you have access to everything right here.
Yeah, as much as you travel and myself, just that alone, I think we should buy the house. But being that close to the airport and having that access, especially for someone who may be in business or just want to be a frequent traveler, you know, the art in this home that you see throughout, it shows that it's going to be someone who's, you know, pretty savvy with world travel. And I think that kind of would be someone who would potentially buy this house as well.
The way it sounds, you guys are both going to buy the house, so I'll just live up in the guest suite and we'll all be good, right?
Yeah.
You just have to pay for most of the mortgage, so.
Okay. Yeah. Give me some more of these shoots then, please. Well, you guys, as always, I am blown away by the properties that you bring me to. So thank you so much for coming on the show today. And Seth, you're amazing as always. So thank you so much, you guys.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you for having me and thank you for including me in this.
Eloquent. Can I say words today?
Elephant.
Sorry.
This house looks like a house that an elephant could live in. But anyways, you were saying.